Hello, welcome back to Fable 3. We left off in Morningwood last time, and we defended it against Hollowmen, and now it's time to go to Bowerstone.
If you feel like exploring, go ahead. I'll meet you at the sewers to Bowerstone. You can't miss them.
Well, how do I get in there? Oh. And isn't that so nice? Alright, Sir Walter, you're gonna meet us in the sewers, meaning there's stuff to find out here. That worries me. No, you know what? We gotta get to Bowerstone. Let's just beeline it. Let's follow the trail. We'll get whatever the dog finds along the way. And, there's some stuff in Bowerstone I really want to show you guys, if you've never seen this game before. Because that's where we can begin playing Monopoly. And I'm looking forward to that part of it. So, yeah. Woof, what did you find? I'm gonna guess... Let's see, amethyst. Toy sword. Oh yeah, you can give gifts to children. What? It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. That's a Zelda reference. With the toy sword right next to it, that's pretty clever. You know, copyright is weird, because, like, something like that is just a love letter to it, right? But, like, at the same time, isn't it dancing with copyright strikes? Woof. So, yeah, we are nearing the end of January right now. 200 gold. That'll come in handy for what we want to do. Woof, what do you see now? This dog is going nuts. The dog is going... It's like when you take a dog for a walk and he suddenly activates his infinite pee glitch. Like, dogs can pee on anything at any time. Even if they already just, like, emptied their bladder, they somehow can still pee on things. Topaz. That has electric properties. No, that's a different game. Heck, anymore. As I age, I'm turning into a dog with infinite pee glitches. I have to go to the bathroom so frequently anymore. Makes me worried about actual old age. Am I gonna be one of those adult diaper people? And I just don't know it yet. I guess it's nothing to be ashamed of. That's why they sell them. Look at this place, Donkey Kong Country Treetop Town. Yeah, well, we're gonna get into the house owning.
You seem alright, but then I hardly know
All right,
you.
just what I wanted. Pleasure to serve.
That shirt's great on you.
Nature tattoo set. Oh, so we could get something other than the mercenary tattoos. That's nice. Let's see if we can find some health potions. Noel the stall vendor. Teddy bear for a kid. Jet, crate of tea. Sack of potatoes. Why would you need that stuff? Flowers? You know what? Why not? It's only 18 gold.
Maybe we can do a special offer for you. That's a fine item.
There, I like to support the businesses of these backwoods areas.
I wish I could afford clothes like those. Nice.
I wish I could afford clothes like those. Treasure. Can we vault? Oh, see. Fable 4, you could probably vault over this and not have to find the stairs.
See you again soon.
Your clothes are good.
Then again, I was looking that up, and Lionhead Studios went out. They buckled. And it's the people who make the Forza Horizon games that are taking care of Fable 4. And it's really just called Fable. It's a reimagining of the first game, I think. So that leaves many questions. Can somebody who focuses primarily on a racing game recreate Fable and do it justice? And the fact that it's been taking so long is worrisome. But maybe they just announced it early. Bowerstone Industrial. Is Walter in here? What is with English blokes having these crazy mustaches?
We've descended into the chasms of the netherworld, stared death in the face, and waded through things so foul I'd rather not think about them. But this is where it gets really ugly. And buried somewhere beneath it all are the people Logan has left behind.
Yeah, this is a seedy part of town.
I'll need money. There aren't many.
Don't think of it as a charity. Think of it as an investment.
You can see for yourself what life outside the castle is like. Poverty, hunger, disease. Wouldn't you want to rebel against it all? You won't see too many kids running around here. Most of them have no choice but to work. It's either that or begging.
There was just 2 kids running, Walter. What are you talking about?
Shop here. You can't go wrong.
There's a shop here?
My heart is filled with weary sorrow.
My heart's filled with weary sorrow, too. Join the club. Ain't no pity here,
I
lady.
wonder what's going on up there. Let's see, shall we?
Reaver is exploiting us. We deserve fair pay. We demand better working conditions. We're workers. We're not slaves. Reaver treats us like animals. And we're not gonna take it anymore. There's only one thing for it. We have to stand up to Reaver.
But lying down is so much easier than standing up. My dear friends, in order to raise morale, I am offering prizes to the most deserving workers. The rules that will govern what I like to call the Reaver Team Spirit Award are these. Firstly, any worker that so much as murmurs another complaint will be shot. Secondly, any worker who takes more than a 3-second break will be shot. Thirdly, any worker who breaks any other rules I have yet to formulate will, yes, you guessed it, be shot. You may return to work now. As you know, I'm a generous man and likely to start handing out prizes right away. So go on, shoo, be off with you. Chop, chop.
What is this, Amazon?
That's why we're here. That's why Albion needs you. Your brother must have been out of his mind when he handed control of Industrial to Reaver. We should go on. It's time you met the Bowerstone Resistance.
You're an honest one. I can tell.
I can tell.
Everyone knows how upright and moral you are.
Alright, where are we going? Chocolate Mountain. This is not Dora the Explorer. Get the Chocolate Mountain song out of your head. You dope. Ooh, hey, hey, this is an inviting sign. I actually do have some beer.
Your heart is pure as the driven snow, they say.
Let me guess.
Ah, there's after effects. I don't know what that means.
Pint of Hobbs water, if you please.
Yeah, I want to see even more engagement with the side stuff in Fable 4. Like,
Right, this should be the place. Somewhere beyond this door is the base of the Bowerstone resistance.
let's go then. Working child. Sure, but...
I really love how much time we're spending in caves and sewers these days. No, really, I should warn you. I don't know what kind of reception we'll get. I know their leader well enough, but it was never safe for me to come down and meet the rest of them. And they're not exactly the most trusting of people.
We gotta find some more facial hair and get a proper beard going.
Hello? Maybe we've got the wrong place. Let's, get out. Don't move. We won't move if you won't shoot. Deal?
You better tell your friend that.
It's all right. Just do as he says.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Walter, and this is, well, that really doesn't matter right now. We're here to speak with Paige.
I say we shoot.
Listen, we're on your side. Just hear us out.
We don't make deals with spies. Shoot!
Wait!
Put your weapons down. I thought I gave the orders round here, kid.
Sorry, Paige. Got a bit carried away.
Walter, glad you're all right.
And I'm glad you came in when you did.
I wasn't exactly expecting you. Let's talk somewhere a bit more private.
This girl reminds me of that girl from Pirates of the Caribbean.
I had this whole plan, you see. But well, we ended up leaving the castle earlier than I thought.
I heard. Pity. Your messages were always useful.
I can offer you something better.
This actually reminds me of the thief side quest of Skyrim.
Paige, I'd like you to meet.
I know who he is. I thought you'd know better than to bring the prince here.
He's not just a prince. He's a hero.
Great. Give him a medal.
No, I mean he's a hero. Like his father.
Really? It doesn't change anything. Your brother is the reason we live underground. He's the reason we fight. How do we know he's any better?
Let him prove it.
It's not just me he needs to convince. The people of this city need someone they can believe in. Prove to them that they should follow you, then we'll talk. For now, I have work to do.
Looks like you have work to do too. You have a whole city to inspire.
Going back to the road already? Again? We didn't even earn anything. We're not going to be able to open any treasure chests in here. But, we'll try, I guess. See what's beyond the new gate.
Today you have met the true voice of the people of this city. It is imperative that you win Paige and her resistance movement to your cause. And just as important that you prove to Bowerstone that you can be its rightful ruler.
Yes, sir. Good parenting pack. Well, that we could come back for. Hooligan expression pack. And then the working upgrades. Force push spell. What is this? Star Wars? No, we want to go back. Back to the pits that spawned you. And get this. And unfortunately, that's all we can afford. A regular old, what do they call it? Something buster. What's that thing that King K. Rool has? It's got a weird name. He's got really weird hair.
It would seem your heroism must be put to the test once again, sir. May I suggest that you return to the sanctuary and inspect the map? There appear to be numerous opportunities available.
Gather 100 more guild seals. They're not joking around now.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
So, how are we...
I can't see a way to proceed without first gathering more followers, and I believe there are quests available.
Yeah, there's new towns available. When were we in the mill fields? Anyway, we're in Bowerstone Industrial. There's the gather 100 more for the Bowerstone Resistance. So... Kidnapped. Nigel Ferret's gang. Shut them down for good and rescue their captive. Alright, well, we gotta start somewhere. I have no memory of this stuff, so... We shall see. Banish lewd, what? Wanted Paige. No, she's not on our side. Woof.
I'm very sorry, but I'm afraid you'll have to go somewhere else tonight.
Somewhere else? And where would that be exactly? Every other place being closed down. And I'll freeze to death on the streets. And that's if Logan's goons don't bash my skull in first.
But you think you're the only one who has problems? I'm sorry. I'm just, Look, I wish I could help you, but I can't.
Might as well go
I hope you're not looking for somewhere to
Gonna end
stay,
up there
because
soon
this
anyway.
place is about to close. For good. I have no choice. I have to say... Oh, thank you. My poor love. It's been agony being apart from her. And it's about time those thugs faced justice. The rough kind. They've been harassing the local homeless for weeks. But now this is outrageous. I know where they are. They demanded I bring them the ransom in a week's time. But I'll bring them something better.
Outrageous, so contagious. So we gotta rescue this dude's fiance. We didn't really let him finish his complaining because I got impatient.
Laszlo, you just cost me a bit of gold, mate. I bet old Harry'd take you the full week to get the money.
What?
You're an industrious one, ain't you?
Just open the bloody door, Keith. Let's have done with this.
I have trouble understanding English accents sometimes.
Right, Mr. Ferret's down those stairs. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on. Who's your friend?
In your parlance, he's the bagman. And that gold doesn't leave his hands until my fiancé's walked out of your fetid little den.
All right, no need to get all uppity. You just watch yourself around, Mr. Ferret, or things will get unfriendly fast.
The cesspools? Why does it sound like somebody's throwing up? Feed your brat. Gotta like these fast loads on the new Xbox, man. Well, quote-unquote new. To think one day it'll be so old.
Oh, Laszlo. I cannot tell you how elated I am to have this unfortunate situation brought to a satisfying resolution. Your associate can dispense with his burden by piling the funds upon the table.
There's no gold, Ferret. Now you cough up my fiancée from whatever filthy corner you're keeping her in, or my associate is going to start collecting heads and piling them upon the table.
My initial judgment of your character was clearly misguided. You possess some heart after all. Lads, tear it out.
I do remember this, actually.
You're supposed to be doing the whacking and smacking, not the other way around.
still disappointed in the sword.
Master's nearly dead. Yankee old shoot, lads.
Wolf, what's the treasure, pal? What do we got? Something on the table?
Gunpowder is the most destructive tool ever
book.
devised by man. It has forever changed the face of warfare, allowing an untrained peasant to kill a highly disciplined professional soldier with virtually no effort. Scholars have begun to speculate. Could this formidable development destroy the concept of chivalry?
Unless you want to
Perhaps
join them,
even that
let
of
us
mercy.
in.
Only time
So
will
many
tell,
voices.
and this troubling debate has only just begun. Also, gunpowder is used in fireworks to celebrate various occasions. And if you light off even a quite small
Alright,
one
shut
in
up
your
about the
hand,
gunpowder,
it'll hurt
pal.
very, very badly. I cannot
brought this on
overstate
yourself,
how
Phil.
unthinkably
This
horrible
didn't have to
the
happen.
pain
Well,
is.
it still doesn't. We merely got off on the wrong foot. I'm no threat to you without my men, and I'm only too happy to return your fiancée. I can be quite accommodating.
Get on with it then.
Well, the thing is, she's actually not on the premises exactly at the present time. She's incarcerated within a nearby facility, shall we say. That access hatch will provide you with, well, access.
The sewer? You fellas are a sophisticated lot. Please, go and get her. I'll keep an eye on Ferret.
A gun. I really did mischaracterize you.
Yeah? Well, I live in a bad neighborhood. I wonder whose fault that is. Now don't move.
Wouldn't he go get the fiance and we watch after the bad guy?
Who are you? Where's my fiancé?
He sent me to rescue you.
Oh, you qualified? I'm not sure I should just follow some complete stranger. Oh, how forward. Well, all right. I suppose it is a bit daft hanging around here.
How forward? Yeah, you can't just go and grab girls' hands. That's not how it works. But in this situation, I guess you would. Like Harrison Ford, you know? Just, the way he talks about the princess in Star Wars. Actually, it's the princess who takes charge the most in that movie. Like when she kicks open the laundry chute thing for the trash compactor. What? Oh, crud. Try out this new spell combo. It kinda sucks.
That's one less to worry about. Let's get it over with. Are you okay?
We probably should have gone with Fireball and Shock.
Thank you. Those things are ghastly.
Yeah, that was kind of a pain, lady. My spells did not do as good as they did in the beginning of the game. Diamond? Ooh, I should probably look up whether we should pawnbroker that or give it to somebody. Probably sell it, right? 'Cause it's just as well to give people flowers.
If you told me a year ago that I'd one day find myself wading through the sewers of Bowerstone Industrial, I'd have thought you mad. In fact, if you said today, I'd say the same thing. Because it is mad. There's just no other way to look at it. As if the smell, the cloying damp weren't bad enough, then there are swarms of bats. Ugh, disgusting creatures. You'd think all the factories and smog and pollution would drive any animal far, far away. But here they are, right under our feet. I wish I didn't know they were here. What can they exist on down here anyway? Oh, I shudder to think.
It'd be cool to record voice lines for a game. It's gotta be a fun day. Jeez. Yeah, I want a more statistics-based upgrade system. Like attack power, defense, speed, bow and arrow skill or whatever, you know, like have a whole screen dedicated to the combat system. That would be pretty cool. Rather than just X, Y, and A to dodge out of the way. Because I feel weak in battle right now, and I don't like it that much. Like, I feel like my best bet is the gun, but the gun stops after like 3 or 4 shots. So then you gotta switch to the sword or magic anyway, and then they get close to you and start wailing on you. Like, honestly, the way they do the statistics in Mass Effect, that would be really cool to see in Fable. Alright. 96 more. We're gonna have to do at least 3, if not 4, of these major side quests to hit that number. Cold be heart and hand and bone, the road we travel is far from home.
I never want to see one of those again. Hobbs, right? They're just as horrible as I've always heard. Children disappear from Bowerstone Industrial all the time. Their society's invisible bottom rung, so nobody notices. I hate to think how many end up down here. I know
Rare diamonds.
By the way.
Hey.
Nothing happens in Industrial without his say-so. I mean, really, who else cares?
Are you
what
still
happens
gabbing
to
on, lady?
Reaver wants that shelter so he can turn it into a whorehouse or a
Whorehouse?
casino or something. I suppose I should be flattered that such an important scumbag had me abducted. It's going to be a good day when Reaver falls.
An
He's
important
done a lot of harm to a lot
scumbag.
of decent people. We should be
So
nearly
politicians.
there. Nearly back to Laszlo.
She hesitated to say, oh yeah! She, like, falls for you or something because, like, you're this big burly hero, and then she realizes that she's engaged to this dope. And yeah, we have to make a choice here.
We made it. Look, before we go back to Laszlo, I just want to say, you were amazing. I mean, you are amazing. I used to use the word when I was telling my friends about Laszlo. But next to you, he looks a bit boring now, doesn't he? Do I really want to spend my life with a man like that? What do you think?
Think of your time together. Stay with him.
You're right. Better to stay with him. Maybe I couldn't do any better. You never know.
Yeah, there's that too. All you really need is a best friend for your fiance, you know? What? Oh, this guy, he really is a dope. He had a gun and somehow he lost to this guy.
Geraldine. Oh, my head. That weasel Nigel Ferret must have struck me when my back was turned. Oh, darling, thank goodness you're all right. Thank you so much. You saved the most important person in my life. I'm forever in your debt.
Yeah, I guess so. It's probably all you got, man.
I was so worried about you.
Yeah, thanks for that. I was alright though.
She almost did dirty deeds beyond the other door.
Strong, dashing, cunning fireball of a rescue.
Alright.
Did you miss me, darling?
Of course I did. Sure. Never gave any thought to anything except being back by your side.
Bull crap. She was practically on her knees. Sorry. Let's go get the sword upgraded. Because maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, it probably expects me to have this already, and I haven't been doing enough side quests. Hence the trouble in combat. Turtle combat. Hey, we've got some kind of not really a rapier, but a sword. I'm a bit bothered by what just happened with that woman. It's just that the moral seesaw that she was on so quickly, ready to hop off. I guess... Oh, we can steal. But did the guards come right away? I don't remember how it works in this game. Like, nobody's here. Technically, we could steal this and get away with it, right? But doesn't it automatically make you a bad person or something if you do that? I want to be oh so sneaky. Oh, this is open, too. Ooh, we might be able to find certain things in here. Box of chocolates. You have performed an evil deed and damaged your moral standing. Ah, crud. If you wrong someone or commit a crime, you have a chance of being forgiven by using the apologize expression on the... Oh, the surrender thing? I'm just gonna steal more crap, because nobody's gonna arrest me here. You gotta steal from the bedrooms, because that's where you find certain things that you buy in bulk when you have a new lady friend. Steel. Oh, that was gold? I thought it was a ham bone or something. Like, I thought it looked like a chicken bone. You just throw a chicken wing in there? There's still meat on it.
Ah, hello.
Alright, well. I dare say. There's all these houses, we could play Monopoly. Is that it for industrial? We gotta go to the markets now, right? The markets is what I remember buying up. This Bowerstone market, before I left England, I like owned the whole place. So I think this is about as far in the main quest I got. Because I remember just hanging out in this Bowerstone place and buying up all the houses. The game. Rescue the princess from the evil bear. Oh yeah, 3 wizards. I did this. I must have gotten a little bit further. I probably gained the following for Bowerstone, but I don't remember what happens after that. So, you know what? Let's set the target, but not fast travel. Let's go the long way and see if we can buy up some houses along the way. I think you could do it from the map screen, which is probably the easier way to do it. But in an effort to get affiliated with the map, let's follow the trail. These guys aren't negative, so they're unaware that I stole from that house.
My dad was in the army, so I joined up too.
Bowerstone Market. Yeah, I'm gonna recognize it. Oh, Big Bess. Look at that. What is it? Big Bessie? Probably. Yep, this is the screen I recognize. Meat pie.
I'm Bowerstone's most trustworthy salesman. Ask anybody.
Will the stall vendor. What do you sell? Blueberry pie? Yeah, I think it was like this house that I owned and lived in and had the clothing shop owner wife.
I should have been an explorer, you know. Traveling to desolate places.
One of these houses in this row here.
So the legends about hollow men in Morningwood are true. How did those soldiers survive?
But let's go to the clothing shop and see if the lady is still there or if it's different every time you play the game. I don't know. There's a tattoo shop over here. Royal tattoo set. Yeah, I mean, we could buy it.
Well, aren't you a member of the oppressive upper classes?
Here we go. This is the clothing shop that I owned in, like... Yeah, I spent so much time. I married the girl that owned this shop.
There's no better tattoos than mine.
Women's warrior suit. I thought that was a man's suit of armor. Practical princess suit. Is there not the male suit of armor? Robin the tailor. That is not a woman.
Oh, hello.
A fresh face. Just what we need in these parts.
Oh, there is a suit of armor. Okay.
That's it. You're owned. Anyone helping you?
Wedding
then,
ring.
thanks.
Yeah, that's the... I bought the
See you
wedding
later.
ring. And I brought that girl that owned the clothing shop to relationship status. Married her, bought a house, and bought the clothing store. And that's like what I focused on. But let's get rid of some of our stuff here, like those diamonds maybe. Oh, this isn't worth it. There's no sale. There's no perk like that first guy we went to, so it's not worth it. You always want to sell at a bargain or whatever.
Let me buy your unwanted items.
But what we can do is test out our new loot earning method. It's gonna incorporate the Y button this time, and it's gonna be harder, but we're gonna earn more money. And it's really not that hard, it's still just pressing a sequence of buttons. 110 for the first one. That was like our maximum for the level 1.
Rattling good stuff.
That's great, that is.
So if we top this off, we're gonna... Well, we could do the math. What was it, 110? So it's gonna be 1,100.
Nice!
Yep, that's the ticket. Yay!
Alright, yeah!
Splendid!
Oh yeah, see, all you gotta do is this for like a couple minutes. Then buy a house, do it again, buy a house, do it again, buy a house. And before you know it, you have the whole town, and you, every 5 minutes, you make rent. So now the question is, how much of this do I show, and how much of it do I start doing...
Of a most emphatic huzzah! Yay!
off screen, I started that string, not paying attention.
Sewage, signifying nothing.
Boo!
Woo, alright!
Great job.
We'll just do this enough to buy a house. We'll buy a house, rent it out, and then I'll continue to do this off screen and buy up like the whole strip of houses in the beginning. So we have some rent coming in.
Oh, yes!
Woohoo! Yes!
Because obviously this doesn't make for a good recording if this is all we keep doing. But it is the fastest way that I know to...
Yep, that's the ticket.
Oh, jeez. I botched it up like a loser.
Rather be in bed.
I'd rather be in bed.
Got myself a nice pair of gloves. Blood washes right off.
You ever need money, you just visit the pawnbroker. That's my motto.
Oh, here's the blacksmith job. Speaking of the
We're
blacksmith...
low on stock, so I'll give you a bit extra for certain items.
Yeah, there's weapons you can buy that we can actually afford.
Let me know if you have trouble finding anything.
I wonder if you have what I'm looking for. Let's see.
I should probably research the weapons and stuff when I look up the rare diamond. But let's go to the map. Bowerstone Market. Now this strip of houses... Oh, that's a store. The gatehouse. I think that's the one that I owned. Will the stall vendor owns it, but we could buy it from him, fix it up, and rent it out. Like this whole row here, from Infestation Cottage up to all these ones with the gatehouse. I'm thinking let's do it. Buy and rent out.
Home is where the heart is, as they say. It should also be where you have your best furnishings. Now, have you given any thought to redecorating?
No, I'm not doing any of that yet. That's for like when we actually buy a house for us. But it's at 53% condition, so that's not good. We could adjust the rent, but we'll probably just leave it on normal. We don't want to make it high because these people are poor already. And then if we repair it for 500 gold, it's at 100% and it's worth more now. I think the rent stayed the same. But yeah, so I'm going to play the loot and buy up this string of houses. And do that same thing. So
The sanctuary shop
that's going
has
to
some
take
new
like...
bits and bobs, I believe. Why not have a look?
What about the shop? Is this the shop?
What about a little something new? Shake things up, as they say. Well, I think they say that.
Is this an online thing?
This is the Sanctuary shop, where you can buy items from outside Albion to enhance your adventures.
Like real money DLC stuff? That's what it sounds like, since you can't see it here. I don't know. Anyway, that's all I wanted to do. I'm gonna spend 10-20 minutes playing the loot
Any
and
other business to
buy
attend
up that row of houses. So I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and take care.